Hey guys, Tim Scheidler here again. This time I'm going to be teaching a song that most people think is 100 or 200 years old. Excuse me, a tune that most people think is 100 or 200 years old. And it's actually American. It is a slow air, and it's called Ashoken Farewell. And it was actually written by a fellow by the name of Jay Unger back in, I believe, 1974. And owns and runs the Jay owns and runs the Ashoken Fiddle Camp up in upstate New York, and they run for about 12 weeks. They have 2-week sessions every time that they meet, so you can sign up for different 2-week sessions. And at the end of each 2 weeks, they have kind of a grand gathering and a farewell party for everyone. But when the time comes to shut down the camp for the winter, it would make Jay very, very sad, because he would miss all of his friends and students until the next summer. And so one day after he'd shut down the Ashoken camp, he wrote a tune on his fiddle to express his sadness at the closing of the camp. And it was called, obviously, Ashoken Farewell. And this is how it goes. Anyway, that's the tune. As you can hear, it's very slow and mellow. We're going to learn it at normal speed, or close to normal speed. So it starts on an A and works its way up from there. Here's the first phrase. Again. And a lot of times, as you heard, I will put a tap on 2 parts in that first phrase. Excuse me, a cut. A tap and a cut. Well, I guess that's 2 cuts. But anyway. Then the next phrase starts on the E, like this. You can see I do a couple more cuts there. By the way, in the original tune, it would actually go down from here. On the penny whistle, I'm transposing a little bit and going back up. Again. Next phrase. Hello, little girl, how are you? I'm in Eden Park recording this, so we've got some people walking around. And what's your name, dear?
Vivian.
Vivian. Hi, Vivian. How old are you? 2. Oh my, you're big for 2. I'll bet you're going to be 3 soon, aren't you? There you go. Yeah, I'm recording a teaching video for some people, so.
Okay, well, she just wanted to investigate.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Vivian, someday you can learn to play this too.
Yeah, what is that?
This is called a penny whistle.
A penny whistle?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a flute, but simpler.
There you go.
Sorry, folks, lost my place. Da-da-dum. Again, on the E. Then, to finish the A part, again. Or, if you're doing it a second time, you can also do this. Again. So, let's do the whole A part together. And usually with this tune, it's A, B, A, B. A lot of times I just do A, B, B, and it works just as well that way. You know, no doubling on the A and B part, except where you want to. This one is kind of fluid. You know, you do it. You have to feel this as much as hear it and figure out the notes. It's something from the heart. Anyway. Yes, that's the right note. So for the B part, we're going to start on the F, and it goes like this. Here's the first phrase. And as you can hear, I'm doing another cut there. So, more simply. And that's the next phrase. So, here's the next phrase. And you can hear two cuts. And for those of you that don't know Irish ornamentation, those cuts are generally done on the hole above the note that you're playing. And you know, it's just a very, very quick break in the seal on that hole. And on that second one, yes, I'm doing it on the second hole above the F, because it's, you know, quite frankly, it's easier for me, and I think it's easier for most folks, rather than trying to do it with the ring finger, which is a bit more tricky. And it sounds about the same, so it's going to do well for you. And for those who don't really do a cut yet, don't know much ornamentation, let me do it simply for you. And that's just tonguing the notes. So the next part is, just like it's from the A part, yes. Did I make a mistake there? I've lost my train of thought. Okay. Da 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 dum dum da da dum da da dum da 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 do da da dum da da dum da dum da da dum da da dum da 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 dum da da do 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 do. And that's the B part. So let's go over that real slowly, and we'll just watch my fingers, because I lost where I was, so, you know, it's a little bit distracting. It's beautiful in the park, but it's a little distracting. But again, it starts on the F. Do that again. part. That's the next part right there. And after that is again. 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 Here comes, I think the second to last part. Might be the third to last part, but we'll see. From the B down to the A. So that's B, A, E, G. Oh, excuse me. B, A, C, E, G. Sorry, folks. I play this and it's so subconscious sometimes I forget what the notes are. So I apologize for that. Again, let's do that one more time. And by the way, that's a C sharp. Back to the F. Again. Here's the second to last part. Again. 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 Now for the last part, the last phrase. Again. Again. And that's the end of it. Oh, ick. Sorry. Got a little. Got a little drip there. Sorry. And so I will play it through you. I will play it through for you one or two more times. So watch the fingers and just listen. And if you feel like trying along, go right ahead. you go. By the way, I forgot to mention in that one part where you're jumping an octave on the D, make sure to tongue it and cut above it. It makes it much, much easier to get that D cleanly, like this. Just like that. Anyway, folks, I will be back in another few days with another tune. I haven't figured out what yet, but I was on a video lecture with Professor Robert Greenberg from the teaching company yesterday, and he actually responded to one of my posts on that, where I had a question for him, and he doesn't know, and he admitted he doesn't know anything about Irish music. I don't think he'd heard of the penny whistle, and he hasn't heard of the All Ireland Flaucheole. So we're going to get together by email and talk a little bit, and I'm obviously going to invite him to partake in the Cincinnati Session if he would like to. So who knows, someday he might see this video and more like it. So Professor Greenberg, if you tune in, welcome. Sit, listen, partake if you choose, and we will all be happy to give you an education on Irish music, and you can bring something, I'm sure, to the fold with your musical expertise. And until next time, Sláinte.